Hello, my name is Martin Leifeld. I'd like to take a few minutes today to talk about the subject conversations of consequence. That we are to pursue conversations of consequence with our donors and prospects. So our goal is to make every conversation with a donor or prospect a conversation that matters, of impact, that has consequence. We do so because we recognize that the time of these people that we hope to engage with is precious. And so we prepare thoroughly, we prepare thoughtfully, because we respect them. We respect these donors and prospects that have agreed to meet with us because of the organizations we represent. Organizations that matter in this world and hopefully matters to those with whom we want to engage. Now, we have a responsibility to develop donors, which is to lead them somewhere. And we do that through transactions, through stewardship, through knitting them together with our organizations so that over time they grow as donors and grow in attachment and in satisfaction by being a part of our organization. So we need to understand where we're headed when we're about to embark in a conversation of consequence. And again, this is by preparing thoroughly. What are the next steps we foresee we would like to take this donor or prospective donor through? What might those steps consist of? Now, in our preparing, we think about, well, what is our goal? What do we hope to walk away from that meeting having accomplished? What do we want to learn? What do we want to better appreciate about this person, this couple, these people? So that in our subsequent moves, we can continue to develop them as donors. So we select questions thoughtfully. We bear in mind how we might steer the conversation to have it become a conversation of true consequence. And of consequence for us, and of course of consequence for the donors. We seek a location that's private, that's quiet, where we can have an uninterrupted engagement. That is so important in order to have a conversation that truly matters. Not that long ago, I was invited, I reached out to a donor, I should say, and the donor then invited me to meet with him on behalf of his family. He was a CFO of a middle-sized growing company in the food industry. And he said, let's meet at my office. I have a conference room that will be very quiet. I will make sure we're uninterrupted. Said, sounds good to me. And I was going to better assess the capacity and the inclination of this donor. Well, we hardly got into the conversation. Then the donor pulled out a comprehensive spreadsheet, frankly, of his entire finances as a family. And he emphasized, and he showed me organization by organization that he and his wife tithed. And because of this, and because of their other commitments to family members, including some health considerations, they were unable to do a major gift, which he knew I was coming to eventually ask for. So what this conversation of consequence did for me and for our organization was to determine, a planned gift is where I might want to try and develop this donor, move this donor in meetings to come. So we prepare thoughtfully, we have an environment that works for us, and we do our work of engaging in a conversation of consequence that matters to us and matters to the donor. I'd like to know what you think about this. Please go to martinleifeld.com. If this was helpful to you, please share it with others. Thank you for viewing and for listening.